One shining example of Appeal Donations hard at work can be found at any one of the many Take and Eat weekend meal programs across Western Massachusetts. Carolee McGrath visited one place that has been running this program for a few years, just over the bridge from here in nearby South Hadley at St. Patrick's Church.
My pleasure to welcome
96-year-old Frances Conforti watches Sunday morning Mass on Chalice of Salvation. She's been religious about it ever since it became too difficult for her to drive to her parish, St. Patrick's in South Hadley. Frances is originally from Holyoke.
We went to church all the time. I remember going in May for Blessed Mother Mary's. I used to go with my mother a lot. I don't know if it's because I was the youngest.
Frances and her husband raised 4 children and moved to South Hadley in the 1950s. She says Chalice of Salvation has been a godsend.
When I don't go to church, I enjoy having Mass and Sister Kathy coming with communion.
Frances also spent many years volunteering at St. Patrick's Parish. Now parishioners there are returning the favor through the Take and Eat weekend meal program, which serves about 100 meals per month. Frances is one of their clients.
I don't have to worry about what I'm going to be eating that day. It's always good and comforting.
Sister of St. Joseph, Catherine Ormond, brings communion to Frances each week. She also helps with the Take and Eat program.
Our Take and Eat program started in St. Patrick's around 2008, and I think the first meals were 37. Father Shea had Frank, Ryan, and his wife come down and speak to a group of parishioners, and they were very enthusiastic about it. So the program started and has been thriving. Presently, we do over 100 meals. We serve the seniors, but we serve people that have been sick or unable to cook for a few weeks, or people, new families that are struggling just after having a baby, or anybody in need.
The program relies on volunteer kitchen workers, packers, drivers, and bakers to make it all work. David Bergeron, who is in the diaconate program for the Diocese of Springfield, is the head chef. His wife and mother-in-law started the program.
We generally start about 8:30 in the morning. There's a crew that's out in the gym area of the social center, because that's where the kitchen is. They're out there packaging the cold stuff, a lot of the non-perishable stuff, the desserts, any bread, things of that nature. And in the kitchen, we, depending on what the menu is, we do whatever needs to be, any kind of cutting, chopping, cooking. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of chopping, a lot of opening of cans.
The program has now become ecumenical and interfaith as well.
St. Teresa's, for example, cooks one weekend, and Immaculate Conception up in Granby cooks one weekend and delivers the meals. But then there are also other churches, Protestant churches in the South Hadley, Granby area that get together and cook one of the weekends too. So it's not only ecumenical, there's Catholics and Protestants working together, it's their faith as well. So there's some synagogues who cook as well. So it's really gathering people of faith together.
Father Nolte says the program puts into practice what Jesus said in the Gospel of Matthew.
That's where Jesus says, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me to drink. When I was lonely and sick, you visited me. And it's living that out.
It's living that out, one meal, one delivery at a time. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Carolee McGrath.
You can learn more about Take and Eat in the current edition of the Catholic Mirror. It's important to know that your gift, whatever the amount, helps programs like Take and Eat, the Kids Here at Home Workhouse, and this weekly television program. So from all of us, please consider making your donation at our safe, secure online donation site found through the link on our website, iobserve.org. Knowing that in doing so, you will be making a difference in the lives of so many right here in Western Massachusetts. That's the ACA link at iobserve.org. And thank you in advance for your generosity.